We're on it.
We're
It's
doing it
on.
live.
Oh no.
It's on like Diddy Kong.
All right, Joe. Hide your credit card information.
Oh yeah.
Hide your
Wait,
kids,
where is
hide
it?
your wife.
Oh,
I can't
one
watch
of
that.
these.
I'm internet poop poop.
Where's your Twitch stream, buddy?
It should be coming up. It's right there.
There it is.
Zach, okay, hold on. Zach, did you lose your IKEA virginity this last week?
Daddy, let me tell you a story about my IKEA virginity.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Swedes had me wrapped around their damn finger.
What'd you get?
I bought just an office chair. I didn't buy anything else, and I clearly missed out on the experience.
Look through several kitchens, several bedrooms.
You could put houses in there, and
Settle
people could be
an office
living
chair.
there, and you wouldn't even bat an eye. It's too big to physically understand how large the damn building is. You can't tell how big it is.
They did a prank. There's so the people who did What Does the Fox Say? That's like
Yes.
the dumbest thing that they've ever done. It was supposed to be like too stupid to like, and then Americans decided it was great and ran with it. But they do a show about like pranking people, and one of them is inside an IKEA, and it's great.
My
That's
goodness.
terrifying. So, but anyway, IKEA took my virginity. It's like a giant airport. There's meatballs, there's restaurants, there's the whole thing. There's stairs, there's showrooms.
Who coaxed you into going?
I
never
couldn't
just-
find a
Mr.
decent
Internet
chair.
Man.
Okay. I, by the struck of my luck, spilled coffee in the
By the what of your luck?
The
Struck?
the what now?
struck of my luck. I don't know.
He
what the-
struck silver.
silver. You know, whatever.
He's just
Um,
unlucky.
You know, it's just like these phrases that I come up with.
Yeah.
The
I gotta
my chair is
pop
gray.
out all the chats so I can chat. That'd be a
Oh,
cool
okay.
kid
Oh
to
my God,
chat
there's
like
people
you guys.
chatting.
I
Oh,
know.
it's perfect.
Acting chatters.
So anyway, I have this gray computer chair that was like $70. Maybe it was like 60. It's off of Amazon. It served its purpose until one day I spilled a gnarly cup of coffee onto my crotch. And it permanently now appears to have a shit-stained streak across the middle of it.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
And
That'll
I
do it.
decided that this may just not be enough for me to bear, and I need to save my dignity and just finally get rid of this chair.
You should have. I know they're ridiculous, but I swear to God, oh, my brain is fried right now.
Okay, beyond his fried brain. But so you of your own fruition
Yes, me. Mm-hmm.
decided to go to IKEA, a place you've never been
Well,
before.
Sure, I bought online.
I'm surprised
Okay.
you came back at all.
So I had shopped around for chairs online. Amazon, no
And you
goes.
ended
In
up with
fact, I
IKEA.
even-
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what
I
it
even-
was. Secret Labs, buddy.
Oh, I just didn't want to spend $400. I saw the chair.
Secret Labs, if you want to sponsor this episode, that would be
Of course.
that would be cool.
Hold on while we get the cams on and all of us get chairs and just show off that logo.
Zach,
Yeah,
you
I
might
think
be
you should have.
Zach, you
He's
might
not
be
joking,
the
he'll do
only
it.
you might be
You
the
should.
only man in all of existence that's ever decided to go to IKEA for the first time on their own.
Well, you know,
Un-
how else do you lose your virginity, right?
Someone
On your
hears that
own,
you've
Joe.
never is talk. Someone, this is how you lose your virginity to IKEA. Someone is talking about IKEA, and you go, "Oh, you know what? I've never been to IKEA." And they turn to you, and go, "Oh, what? We're going right now." And then they take you to IKEA, and they murder you and stuff you in one of the kitchen sets, and you're never seen or heard from again.
This does sound
Wow.
like a different virginity experience.
Yeah.
But the real
If
reason.
you're lucky, you lose it before they kill you. That's the.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's terrifying.
Damn. Well, we have people.
We
have
do.
people
We
here,
should
guys.
probably get started.
Oh yeah,
We
sure.
should. Hi guys. Last we met. Are we streaming everything? Does it all look good?
It's all good. Well, did
Awesome.
anyone do an audio check? Do we all sound good? Equal? Am I too loud?
You're fine.
You're
Great.
fine,
We're
Joe.
good.
You're lovely.
Awesome.
All right. So, As a quick recap, you guys made your way to the city of Phandalin looking for Gundren Rockseeker, but he was not to be found. People in town had not seen him in several weeks, unfortunately, which kind of matches up with you guys thinking that he's, probably not in the safest situation at the moment. So you guys did, however, find out that the town is being harassed by the Red Brand gang. They kind of have the city sort of in their pocket. They're paying for protection, and the thing that they're protecting them people from is, or they're getting paid for protection, and what they're protecting them from is themselves. It's a whole situation. So you guys decided to get into their base. The first way you did this was actually Czekas enlisted, essentially. He walked right up to the gate and was like, I want to be part of the club. That worked for him, but the rest of you guys had to go through the forest and kind of sneak through a little back way. Since inside you fought some gross monsters and have reconnected with Czekas, you guys just made it to this storehouse that you see your characters in now. There is a whole series of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, nails, all kind of littering around the ground. Nothing of super value except for hanging on the wall drying. You guys found 6 beaver pelts. And they appear to be pretty nice. It looks like these are, there's some actual legit trapping that's going on, and these are pretty nice beaver pelts that are hanging up on the wall.
Okay.
Other than that, you guys took a short rest here. And got to regain a little bit of your strength, and are now getting ready to venture further.
And we
into
met
the
up with
depths
Czekas
of
again,
this.
right?
Yeah, he's with you
You
guys.
gave me the eyeball,
Okay.
which is the thing.
Czekas, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk with the other two in private for a moment. So if you wouldn't mind standing in the corner there and
Just cover your ears.
and count the number of pebbles in the wall.
You're mean to me.
All right. You might need to deafen yourself.
Oh wow, really kicking him out.
Whoa! Let me close my door.
He's got his fingers in his giant ears.
Okay.
His giant pointy.
All right. Okay, guys. Now listen. Czekas has been in the Red Brand for a while. A whole day by himself. Now, I'm not saying that he's bad, but he may have gotten indoctrinated. He's not... I know I play that he's this great rogue, but he is a rogue, and he's not that bright. So
No, boys.
we have to
We should give him 12 more hours.
we have to truly consider the possibility that Czekas may have been turned. Okay?
It is
He is
entirely
red.
possible.
Yeah. So he's red. He fits in here. He might have found a new brotherhood. So I
I
think
know you're talking about me.
Czekas, it's just we're talking about the monster. It's fine. Just close your ears. All right. So I say, if we let him go back to the people, he might tell them that we're here, and then we're screwed. So I say, we subdue Czekas while we take care of the Red Brand, just to be safe. But this is a team. This is a team thing, except for Czekas right now. So if you guys don't want to do that, that's fine. But if you're with me, I think it just to be safe, we take him out, take care of the Red Brands, and then we wake him up. No more Red Brands. We're good. Czekas is with us again.
What happened to Plan A, where we're gonna give him the eye, and he's gonna be their hero?
I rested a short while and I thought about it, and I thought,
Czekas,
he might.
Czekas, while you're in that corner, can you do a quick perception check for me?
Ooh, okay. I like perception.
So, do we really want to take on the Red Brands without our boy Czekas throwing bodies around?
Well, but do we want to take on the Red Brands with our boy Czekas throwing us around?
Yes.
Hmm?
I prefer that.
Hmm?
Good stuff.
Because while you're over in this corner,
Don't-
just kind of humming to yourself, you've got your rapier, and you're kind of just swinging it around, and you're kind of tapping it on the walls, and it makes the sound that metal, stone makes on steel. and it's clanking around, and then you kind of like jokingly, you're practicing like a parry, and then you do like a little lunge, and you stab it directly into that wall behind you, and your sword, or in front of you rather, and your sword, instead of kind of just like kinking off it like it would if it were, you know, stone, pierces through it.
Oh. I'm gonna act like we didn't hear that. What's
That
that?
sounds about right.
Czekas, if you mind, don't make so much noise. We're talking. Grown-ups are talking. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna continue through and push through this thing while the grown-ups
So-
are talking.
Okay, keep talking, Joe.
Okay. So, you know, it would be a bad idea to have a giant orc and the red brands with us. Can I do a
Right.
persuasion against my friends here?
No,
Uh,
I refuse.
guess.
That's
No,
up to
man.
them.
Damn.
They can't just decide if like they can be like no, like they know you. But
Damn
if they want to role play it like I'm gonna try this to see if I'm persuaded, then I'm not gonna stop them.
Eh? Okay.
This is what I would say. I
Okay.
would say, you know, Czekas probably better than we do.
I do.
So
And he's not that bright. Very easily convinced of things.
Because you push
there-
through while they're talking, you kind of push through this really kind of flimsy, almost tapestry that's hanging up. It's basically like particle board, but even thinner. And you find yourself in this kind of back hallway with some doors. It's
You
very,
know what
very
I-
dimly lit.
Yo.
There's only a candle on the wall.
So why do I see this other room?
I mean, I shouldn't have shown you it, but I did. So there you
Okay,
go.
well, pretending I didn't know, I would probably be curious about the room closest to me, the door closest to me, and Czekas is smart enough to know that he's not supposed to be here, so he's gonna check for traps around this door.
Cool. Go ahead and roll a investigation for traps.
You know what I
-1.
think? I think we need a
17.
contingency plan for this man, just in case he slips out of sight.
Yeah.
All
Definitely.
right.
Definitely.
You find that there are no traps, but the door does appear to be locked.
let's unlock it.
Okay, go ahead and do a sleight of hand check for me.
What we really need to do
Is this with advantage?
hold on.
Because no, it's not. It's just regular.
Yeah, you're just proficient at it. You get stuff.
Okay, I did a 13.
All right. You can't get it quite yet, but you're sitting there and you're kind of messing with it. You think that if you've got a little more time, you'll probably get this.
All right.
Okay.
Wes, that's a very good point. We should definitely not let Czekas out of our... Where'd Czekas go?
All right, go ahead and roll another sleight of
Where'd he
hand for
go?
me.
Yeah.
Wait,
Guys, he might have already gone to go tell the
23.
red brands about
Perfect.
us.
This door, you hear the click and you're able to get in. And when you shut it behind you, you may not be aware of this, but the door locks as you shut it behind you. And you appear to be in an armory. Racks of weapons line the walls, spears, swords, crossbows, bolts. A dozen dirty red cloaks hang from hooks near the door.
So Czekas is gonna
Czekas.
just bust out singing to himself because he's so overwhelmed about his own capabilities. and
Czekas!
how much he loves himself for being so sneaky.
Czekas! Where'd you go, you big oaf?
I'm so sneaky.
Czekas!
Sneaky.
He was right here in this corner.
Do
And,
you hear singing?
And,
Wait,
Can we hear him
as I'm
singing?
showering, and I see all the weapons as I peruse them. Andrew, feel free to tell me what I see as I basically shower myself. What would be the equivalent of money?
Yeah,
in
it
anyone
looks like
else's sort of.
it's a pretty stocked weapon room. Or armory. You were kind of surprised. This is more weapons than you think you saw people. So they really seem to be, preparing for something big. You find
Okay.
12 spears,
Hole.
12 short
Hole.
swords, 12 long swords, 6 light crossbows and quivers with them that each hold 20 crossbow bolts.
So Czekas is going to take all 12 spears
Mm,
and then all of the cloaks. Okay.
I'm not sure you can. This isn't Skyrim. I don't think you can just do
No,
that.
no, no. I'm not picking them up. I'm just
Okay.
I'm just holding on to them as sort of like a performance thing. I want to look like a porcupine,
Did
a sneaky porcupine, just for entertainment's sake. I'm just excited to see all this shit that's here.
did we hear him singing at all?
I'm still singing.
Yeah, I would say that it's very muffled. You guys can't tell exactly what's going on, but as you get back there, you do see like someone had like a really cheap particle board wall that has like a Czekas shaped hole through it.
Yeah.
Oh, he just punched through it. Okay, I see
Yeah.
what you meant. Got it. Guys, I think he went
while
this
I'm
way.
playing, I'm
Not
just gonna
sure, but
throw
that looks
everything
like
onto the floor,
Czekas.
and then I'm gonna start starfishing Angel. I'm gonna make a weapon rack Angel with all the weapons on the floor.
Fantastic.
Do you guys want to move back there? See what's going on?
Oh yeah.
Right.
All right.
It does look like Czekas' whole
Yeah.
body.
Let's go see what's going on.
There, I fixed your orientation.
But the door's locked behind him, right?
Yeah, so the door is locked, and you guys can hear like a little clinking and clanking. You don't hear specifically that it's Czekas, but you hear like things clinking and clanking together in that behind that door. And then the door down at the end of the hall is a little bit nicer, and it is in kind of an archway.
Boys, I think he's already ahead of us.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
to be prepared.
Yeah.
Do I hear them at all? Perception check.
No, you are too distracted by making your weapon angel and
Of
the
course.
clinking
And we're being
clanking of
quiet because we don't
weapons.
quite trust you.
Valgus, would you like to
Go
kick in the
first.
door?
Yes, I'd like to, with my shield and hammer out, I'm gonna kick open the door.
No, not
The-
that door. This door.
The lower one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. As you guys kick open this door, you find that the door kind of collapses and falls away with a thud. And in this room appear to be 3 sarcophaguses.
Oh,
This appears to be the crypts of this building. 3 large stone sarcophagi stand within the dusty crypts, and propped up against each is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail. False columns along the walls are carved with the images of spreading oak trees, and the double doors to the southeast corner are sheathed in a tarnished copper plate. As this door collapses and falls with a loud thud, the rumbling seems to make the bones of these skeletons resting on these sarcophagi begin to shake. And as it settles, they have not stopped shaking.
Oh, good God.
And 3 animated skeletons kind of lurch to life and
Czekas,
turn their
what have
heads
you
with their
become?
dark, glowing eyes at you. And I need everybody to roll for initiative, except for Czekas.
Yeah. Do I hear any screams yet?
No, I don't think so. And oh wait, just a second. Don't roll for initiative until I press the button.
Sure.
Let's see. This one. This one. Thinking about it. Go. Okay. And actually, for Czekas, roll initiative. We'll just skip your turn until it applies.
Okay.
Fuck me.
I mean,
How do I
Okay,
roll
do I-
initiative? What do I
you want me
click
to
on?
like
Initiative
is it
right next to your
now,
armor
or is that
class.
a future?
I know I see initiative, but what do I?
We'll talk about it later.
What?
You just hit like your +2 or whatever.
Yeah, I hit that and it just comes up with a little pane that says initiative and it explains in that.
Click on the number, not the label.
Yeah,
Oh.
number. The numeral.
If you actually get it where it highlights. If you just click on that perimeter, it does the thing.
I am clicking on initiative. The
Ooh.
+1.
Yeah.
Let me reload the page.
Czekas,
It's
you
broken.
got the best initiative.
Well, I rolled
Right.
twice on accident.
Oh. What was the first one? 14? We'll give
Yeah,
you that.
14.
I can correct it. Oh,
I was busy clicking on the initiative thing.
that's fair.
Oh, I didn't mean to move that guy. I'm sorry.
No, I
Look at these
can't click on
dudes.
anything.
He looks like freaking. He looks
you
like a
logged
fuckboy turned into a skeleton.
No,
That's probably your issue.
I don't
I
think
bet
I've ever signed in with this.
you definitely had to created a character. You create an account. That character is on your account,
Uh,
but you can't roll to someone else's characters
sure.
Mm.
list of things.
Loading the page again.
That's exactly what it is, Sonny. The skeletons used stunning gaze.
Oh my.
That's why no one's doing anything.
I'm so flabbergasted.
The dice
While they're
is
doing
rolling
this,
so
Andrew,
slow.
was there anything better than what I have in this room? Or is it all
No,
just the same?
it's all the same quality. It would only be like, if you decided you wanted a light crossbow and bolts, for example. That does use your dex, so I mean that's not an awful idea.
What's the difference between a crossbow and a short bow?
Basically none. Technically the crossbow bolts have like a loading thing. I think the range, short bow versus crossbow. I believe the short bow has a range.
Has 80 or a maximum of 320.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Did you see my roll?
17.
Yeah, pulled it in there.
Yo.
What I'm afraid of is that Wes goes before me and he's behind me.
Oh, it is slightly so.
Yeah.
A light crossbow is 1 damage die better than a short bow, but you have to have proficiency with it. So that's kind of the thing. Is it's a little bit higher
I do have
damage.
proficiency.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll swap it out. Yeah.
Cool. So there you go. You've got that now. We can update that in your sheet in just a little bit.
Sure.
All right. So you guys open the door. It lands with a thud. These animated skeletons start kind of slowly walking towards you. And Malgus, you are up first.
Okay.
Get him, boy.
And you guys do have time. You guys do have the ability to kind of squeeze past each other in this hallway if you need to.
Malgus?
I'm thinking. So I have shield and hammer
louder.
out.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure that's reflected in my AC 18. Okay, we're good. All right. Well, I'm just gonna walk up to this guy and give him a good whack.
Cool. Are you climbing up on the sarcophagus for that?
Oh, is that how that is? Then I'll come here.
Cool.
Here?
Either way,
Yeah.
you wouldn't get opportunity if you did further down.
Okay, I'm good there.
Chase,
Cool.
your name in Owlbear is Storm Giant.
Storm
amazing.
Giant. That's it.
You can edit
him.
it.
No, I like it.
I just saw that
That's what I'm gonna be
selected.
today.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm
what are
gonna
we
give
doing?
him. I'm gonna give him a whack.
Cool. We'll go ahead and roll to hit.
One-handed whack.
One-handed whack.
Wait, that was damage.
Yeah, no, you want to do
hit.
roll to hit.
So the dice just is taking like 20 minutes to roll.
I see that.
Interesting.
Don't know what that's about.
Andrew, you said interesting like you had something up your sleeve.
No,
Okay.
that would be
Unknown player rolled Warhammer damage.
cool. I knew
Okay.
it was Malgus. It just took forever.
That's damage. Oh, that would have been a nice amount of damage.
You always
Yeah.
do a nice amount
If you
of damage,
hit, I'll
though.
let you use it still.
Oh, okay.
Or you can reroll.
Here we go. Let's wait 20 minutes for the dice to roll.
Czar.
Hey man, just imagine it's you like breathing good luck on your
I
physical
mean,
dice at
technically
home.
it's in beta, but I've never seen it go this slow. But that's all right. D&D Beyond, if you want to sponsor this video.
Ooh.
All right, that hits, and you do 9 damage. So you bring this this big hammer one-handed around, and you hit this this skeleton square in the legs, and both legs just blast off from underneath it, and its body sort of just collapses onto the ground, and it starts crawling towards you without its legs.
Oh, lovely.
Yo.
Anything else on your turn?
Can I do a move? Oh, I already did a movement. Yeah, I think that's all I got.
Cool. This one that's crawling up towards you, he's got this really kind of crappy old half-rusted short sword, and he's gonna come and he is going to swing it at you from the ground, and it breaks on your. Do you see? It's a nat one.
Wait,
It breaks on your like steel boots.
which
Like,
one was that?
You've got your mail. It was a short sword to hit from the
No,
skeleton.
which skeleton?
Oh, the one that's like right here that was kind of crawling at him.
Oh,
That he
okay,
just hit.
got it. I see
So
what you're saying.
it crawls towards him and swings at him on the floor. The sword hits your steel boots and like disintegrates.
Hell yeah.
The other two, faster than the one crawling on his hands and feet, rushed out towards you, and they both have short swords, and they raise them to strike. And they're surprisingly nimble. These weird, animated skeleton creatures.
Whew.
Look
I
at them. They
know.
look young, so you know.
Yep.
They're young
That's
and spry
exactly right.
skeletons.
They got that emo hairdo.
Yeah. Like I was saying, they're fuckboy skeletons.
Yeah.
Wow. 2 17s.
Both miss.
Both of those
Yo.
clank off your steel shield. You lift, or your shield. You lift it up in time, and you feel the thud of two short swords hitting the shield. You're shocked at how much umph is behind them.
Wait.
Whatever magic is animating these things, while it doesn't necessarily care much about keeping the legs together, does seem to be packing quite a punch. But you do block them.
Wait, Chase, what is your armor class?
18 when I
Like a
have
loser.
Oh, wow.
when I have my shield out. It's only
Wow.
16 when I don't.
Which he did. And that brings us to Wes.
Well, yeah.
Wes,
I'm
do
gonna
not cast fire from there.
shimmy, 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 and I'm gonna firebolt this guy.
Sorry, which one are
Sure.
you doing?
I am firebolting this
That guy
dude.
there? Cool. All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh yeah, boys. The rolls are starting great tonight. That one.
Oh man. Okay. I need Malgus
here.
to make a dex save with disadvantage.
Jesus. Okay. So I right click Dex, disadvantage, and
Mhm.
roll.
And roll. And roll.
He's shaking that dice real hard. He's just giving it a lot of.
Why is it
he's
with
just teasing
me?
it. He's prepping it.
Are you
The
using
anticipation.
freaking Edge? Is this Microsoft Edge?
I'm using Chrome. I'm gonna switch back to Brave, 'cause that's what I
1.3.
normally use.
All right, 14 on the save. That is just lower than I was hoping for. You get hit in the back of the head with this wildly inaccurate firebolt from
Oh no.
Wes, and you take 7 fire damage.
7?
Yo.
I
rolled
donked.
The fuck?
Gosh darn it, Dagron. Your lizard tail's in the way.
Oh,
That is
that's not my
almost
tail.
half of my health. Thanks, sir.
We're our own worst enemies.
Why is it that Malgus is the only one who ever gets hurt by his own friends?
Should be more convinced now that I'm a problem based on Dagron's
Right.
argument.
Fantastic. Anything else on your turn, Wes?
I'm gonna shimmy back to the back.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Doesn't even stick around. For the
Points his-
consequences.
Points his finger at
Czekas-
Dagron.
Czekas, I need you to roll a perception check.
Sure. 13.
All right, that's enough that you've heard outside of the room. You think you hear kind of the muffled, like you hear some clanking. You hear what sounds like a dwarf gasp out in pain. You hear, as soon as that's done, you hear your friend Dagron laughing, and
Oh.
and it appears that they might be on to where you are. Sounds like maybe they're just messing around out there. You can't hear really well what's going on. Sounds like maybe they're just messing around, but they appear to have found this hallway.
All right. I'm gonna put my ear against the door. And well, I already perception checked. So since I already think that they're there, I'm gonna actually like. Can I tell that they're farther down the hallway, at all?
You can tell that like Dagron's pretty close to the door, and you think that they probably all are. You're not exactly sure. With your 13, you're not getting a lot of detail about what's happening in the next room. You can
Okay.
just kind of hear the sort of scuttling in the hallway.
Well, I'm convinced as a super sneaky rogue that there's no way they could get through this door without my help. So they moved on. I'm going to, if I can, open the door and just crack an eye through to see if their shenanigans are good shenanigans or bad
Cool.
shenanigans.
Do a stealth check for me.
9.
All right. You are like, I'm just going to open this a tiny bit. And as you open the door just a sliver, it gives the loudest creak. It's like this, as it moves like a 1/4 inch open. You swore it wasn't that noisy when you first opened it, but it's just hilariously loud. And both Wes and Dagron basically just turn and look at you.
It's an ambush!
He was on to us all along.
Get him!
No.
Anything else on your turn, sir?
Do I still have the silver longsword from the last
Yeah.
loot pickup that we did? Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's not equipped, so how long would it take me to equip it?
That would be essentially a bonus action, like to pull it
Okay.
out of your bag or wherever you have it off your back.
Oh God, he's arming himself.
Well, yeah, actually, I'm just covered in shit. I have like behind me is just a littered mess of weapons.
You have
So-
like 2 of the cloaks still on you.
Yeah.
You've got like 2 of the spears over your shoulder.
So I'm gonna yeah.
You guys like stuff? I got some stuff.
I have no idea that they're in combat. I just know that they're being doofuses
Cool.
outside the door.
He's gonna
We're
stuff
gonna say
us.
that
He's
that's
gonna
probably
stab
the
us.
extent of your turn.
Yeah, for sure.
That brings us to Dagron. Dagron, it's your turn.
Oh no.
And that's just happened with Czekas.
Oh no. Do I
And you
help?
also watched Wes beam Malgus in the back of the head with a firebolt.
Right. Do I?
Everybody's fighting everybody. You have no idea what's going on.
Right. Does Malgus need my help because he just got hurt by Wes? Does he? And he's against 3 zombies. Do I help him and leave Wes to deal with Czekas, or do I turn and take care of Czekas
I think
and stop him from
personally-
hurting it from
Nobody asked you,
taking us
Czekas.
out? Yeah.
Well, I think his character would shove
Czekas,
Wes
please.
out of the way.
Let me think about what I'm gonna do with you.
Oh, sure. It's a dire decision. You
I'm
don't
s-
know what's more critical.
I know. I'm so concerned about Chase, because I don't know
But-
how
but
bad these
not-
guys are gonna hurt him.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna decide that Czekas is still in the room, right? The door's not open yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it
like
is open.
barely creaked open.
Okay. I'm gonna go and help Chase because I can get back there to help Wes easily enough.
Cool.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and to this guy,
Cool.
and I'm gonna try to smack him in the face with my nunchucks.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Roll to hit with my nunchaku.
This damn dragon
15.
is unstable.
Fantastic. Do you know what type of damage that is by any chance?
Simple, light, one-handed, melee weapon, martial arts. It's probably blunt damage, I would guess.
Bludgeoning.
How do I look at that?
It should be on there, but if it's not,
Oh,
that's
here we
okay.
go. Attack
Not
type,
gonna be slashing.
melee.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Damage-
slashing,
bludgeoning.
piercing.
It's bludgeoning.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, you bring around your nunchaku and it hits, and you get this guy in the arm, and his arm falls off and onto the ground.
Oh, I didn't hit him in the face like I wanted to?
No, not with a
Okay.
15. But
Alright.
you do hit him in the arm, and his arm falls to the ground. And the arm is still crawling at you. He does not. This
Do I roll
This
for
skeleton-
damage?
no.
Oh.
I mean, you can roll if you want. You could roll for
It
damage.
just won't matter?
Yeah, it just wouldn't matter.
Okay. I want to see.
Oh
if
wait,
it's-
wait. Never mind. I was looking at the immunities wrong.
Okay.
Disregard. So yeah, you do roll for damage. That's great.
Okay. 4.
Okay, and apologies. Okay, there are a long list of things on there. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, no, you smash his arm to the ground, and it's still kind of crawling on the ground there. He does not seem phased, but he does turn. His attention was on Malgus, and he does kind of turn his glowing skeleton eyes to you.
So now that I have
Anything
his
else?
attention, I'm gonna look at him dead in the eyes. I'm gonna say, "Don't lose your head," and then I'm gonna try to roundhouse kick him in the face with
There
my
you go.
unarmed strike.
Whoa. Okay, that'll work. Go ahead and do the roll to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
12.
You jump to. You're way amped up. You've been prepping this line. Like you've heard about skeletons. You've heard about fighting them before. This is like one of your fantasy fights growing up, and
Yep.
you have like prepped this line for like your entire. You're like, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna jump and a roundhouse, and so you're too amped up, and you jump too high, and you roundhouse kick right over his head.
Dang it. Do I land on his hand?
No, that would have been funny. But yeah, no. So unfortunately, that does not connect.
All right. Nothing.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, I'm good.
Malgus, it is your turn. Your friend Dagron has arrived, and
Wait.
it has appeared to have grabbed one of the skeleton's attention.
Did I hit his empty arm or the one with the sword?
Let's say that you hit the one with the sword. That
Okay.
sounds good.
I disarmed him, Malgus.
Literally.
Sorry, I was muted. Is there any one of them that hasn't been hit yet?
The very middle one.
Yeah.
The one on the left has this guy here is crawling on his hands trying to get to you. This one here is missing an arm, but this one here has not. Okay, I'll use the pointer.
For all the work
Ooh.
I do thinking up these phrases before I do my action, I did not think of that one, the disarmed one. I just said that, and then you pointed that out.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, what's your plan, sir?
I am going to do a thunderous smite right
Whoa.
on that dude's head,
The middle one?
the middle one.
Cool. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Just so it's just a normal attack to hit, right?
Yeah, and you don't expend the spell unless it hits, so that's
Right.
nice.
Because it's not going to.
Yeah. No, you bring this down, and the skeletons, this skeleton in particular, has a shield on him, and as you bring it down, he lifts up the shield, and kind of similarly again, you're shocked at to find that it's like hitting a stone wall. Whatever weird magic has possessed these seems to be pretty strong.
Damn.
Anything else on your turn?
I guess I'm curious if just there is anything I can do in this kind of situation where I have
This
movement
early, there-
and
Yeah, this early there's not a lot. So you've got your main action, and then a bonus action is pretty limited right now. Doing the Thunderous Smite would have been an example of one. A monk can do a bonus action to make extra attacks or to dodge, but as a paladin currently, you are pretty stuck. As you get further along, you will get second attacks and you will get more bonus actions, but at the moment, that's basically all you can do.
okay.
Yep.
The
Only other thing would be if you wanted some sort of flavor text, for example, if Czekas decided to run out here and tell you that he's gonna vault off your back or something, then I would let you use your bonus action to help him.
Okay.
So
Speaking of which,
It's Wes's turn.
Yeah.
I just.
that brings us to Wes Malgus is done. I apologize. I have to keep these in order. The skeleton crawling on the ground is still just kind of swiping at you. We're gonna do short
Somehow-
sword to hit here.
Somehow his initiative has not changed.
No, because his movement has changed, but his initiative
That's
hasn't.
true. Okay.
He's still gonna be a roll to hit with a short sword, and it doesn't. We would do less damage because he doesn't have one. But yeah, he's just kind of clawing at you and gnawing at you. You sort of just shake him off with your boots. The one with the shield that just blocked your most recent attack, he lifts his short sword.
He left his short sword?
No, he lifts it. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
and that also clinks off you. These guys are having a tough time landing any sort of blows. The one that is armless reaches down and picks up not his sword but his arm. So he's got
Extending his range.
He's got an arm,
Smart
and
zombie.
he kind of does this like weird undead, like it sounds ghastly and hollow, but this sort of yell, and he swings his arm, which is still holding a sword, at you, Dagron, and
Mwah.
that hit.
That hits.
And we're gonna roll for damage.
I'm here for you, Malgus.
Thank you.
That does 4 slashing damage.
Okay, we didn't heal up after a short rest, right? That doesn't heal us.
You look like you. No, we did a short rest and it healed you guys a little, but yeah, you
Oh,
look
that's
like you're
right.
at 12.
Yes. Okay.
So that does 4 damage.
4 damage. Ooh.
And that does bring us back to Wes.
Wes, don't shoot me with the firebolt. You'll kill me.
Another fireball. On the same guy.
He stumbles back away from the door with Czekas, like almost tripping, and you turn and see the skeleton, and you cast another firebolt. 18 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
7.
Fantastic. This thing, as it hits, it explodes in like shards of fiery bone. I need Malgus and Dagron to make dexterity saves.
Oh, Jesus.
Son
Not
of a
again.
bitch.
You know, the CQC wizard stuff's a little messy.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I saved.
No.
What can I say? I'm used to a one-man band.
Malgus, you take 1 piercing damage as a flaming shard of bone lodges itself in one of the spots in between your arm plates.
I'm throwing you in first, wizard.
Hot,
Next time.
Okay, but that the light, if there was any like much what's left of its skull, the light fades out of, and it is very clear that this skeleton is dead.
Burn him.
Put him down here, and that brings us to Czekas. Unless you wanted to move or anything, Wes.
No, I'm good.
You're gonna want to move after I'm done with you.
I gotta catch me first.
All right, go ahead. It's Czekas' turn.
Yeah, so since I know that there's combat happening at this point, I'm all excited. And I'm going to leave an arrow in the doorway so it doesn't lock on my way out.
Ooh, smart.
I'm going to draw my silvered blade, my silvered longsword, and I'm going to bolt on in to hopefully reach the skeleton that's
10,
currently trying to kill Malgus.
20,
And I'm just thinking
25.
and I'm just
Yeah, you
thinking
get
in
it.
my head, man, I hope that big dumb oaf doesn't come back to bite us in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna yell, "Watch out, boys! He's
As
on
I-
sticks!"
You have to climb up on. So in order to get there, you've got to climb up on this sarcophagus.
Okay.
It
want me to
does
do?
hold, though. You feel like maybe a tiny bit of it crumble away, but for the most part, it holds. Go ahead and
I'm-
roll to hit on
Ooh.
this. Roll to hit on this.
Well, so you see Czekas covered in all sorts of weird robes and things announcing housekeeping. He's very about this housekeeping thing.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
And then tries to shank him with his silvered blade. I don't have the actual blade though.
That's
Yeah.
okay. I will know it's silvered, and we'll add a damage to your. Yeah, we need to get it in there.
13. Does that hit?
That does hit.
Ooh, lucky me.
So go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. Do I no? So how does sneak attack work again? This happened. I roll the dice after the fact.
Yeah, so
That's a
you
different-
roll your normal hit, and then because sneak attack does apply, you roll that damage as well.
Okay. So I rolled the regular damage. And I did 5.
Fantastic. And then do your sneak attack.
And then the sneak attack is an ability somewhere. There it is. And a whopping 5 on top of it. 10 damages.
You bring this sword around, and you get him right in the neck, and his head pops clean off, and you go, "Don't lose your head," which is the exact joke that
Hey,
Dagron tried to do a second ago.
I told you we needed to
Didn't land.
subdue him.
And he collapses. The light goes out in the eyes of the skeleton. I can't think of that word all the time. And he collapses to the floor as well.
Does the other one still have its lights out?
Yeah, these other two are they're both very dead. They're in lots of
Okay.
pieces.
I was
Only
I
this
was
one
scared.
here, swinging its own arm around like a flail, is still up.
Do I have the ability to use my two-man weapon or my 2-weapon fighting to do another attack on my bonus action? Or is that
Yeah.
different? Okay.
No, you would be able to, because a longsword is what is called
A finesse weapon.
No, it's not a finesse weapon. It's versatile, which means you can use it
Oh.
one-handed.
Perfect. So is it too difficult for me to shoot him with my crossbow?
Yes, that is not a one-handed weapon.
What about my short bow? That's also not a
There's-
one-handed
yeah,
weapon.
so it would
Okay,
need
so
to be like with a dagger or
How-
something in your.
Hold
Okay.
on. How would you shoot a short bow one-handed? Please explain.
well,
That's what we're saying.
No, I
know what you're
understand.
saying.
I'm wondering why he even thought that.
It's,
Because
you use your
might
teeth.
think yeah, look at those chompers on him, man. You just gotta get your tooth around it and then pull, and then you'll be fine.
You do not question the red giant.
He'll make it work. You know, he's just gotta roll for it.
There is such thing as a hand crossbow, which you might stumble upon in the future.
Please. So I'm gonna throw a dagger at him.
Cool. Are you gonna move at all? You have 5 more feet of movement.
Oh yeah, totally. So just so long as I don't hit somebody in the back.
Yeah, because you would be throwing it like right next
Yeah.
to Malgus. He probably sees you like pull out a dagger, and he's like, "No, no."
Just like that dumb meme where there's that 5-year-old running around a pool, and his mom asks him what he has, and he says, "A knife." No.
Go ahead and throw your dagger now that you've moved to the side with the rest of your movement.
Oh, well, that's a natural one, so that didn't work.
Oh man. Okay.
You've just
Good thing I
armed
moved.
this zombie against me.
You lodge this this dagger. It misses, and you hit the sarcophagus, and it pierces into it, and the whole room just fills with like this awful stench. It's
Oh, no.
it's really awful and gross. I need not Malgus because he's not West because he's far enough away, but I need Czekas, Dagron, and Malgus
Oh,
to all
no.
make Constitution saves.
Oh no.
Yeah.
There we go again.
I got another one. Fuck.
Oh,
It's a good thing it's a
no.
save.
Oh my god. Okay, you guys are all so nauseous from this that you have trouble focusing on anything. You're like dizzy, it's making your eyes burn. Did you get an actual one, Czekas?
Yeah.
Okay, you vomit. Like you like turn and are just barfing on this other sarcophagus.
See,
It
he's trying
smells
to kill us.
like death in here. That's fun. That's gonna bring us to Malgus.
No. What about me?
Nope. Sorry. You're right. Sorry. That's gonna bring us to Dagron. Dagron, your eyes are burning. Your stomach is doing like flips. This is the nastiest smell that you've ever smelled. Every action you try to take, any actions you try to take, will be at disadvantage this round.
Shit. Okay. Okay. Well, the best way to combat a flipping stomach is to do counter flips. So I'm gonna counter flip onto this sarcophagus.
Oh
You-
my.
Go ahead and do an acrobatics check with disadvantage for me.
Damn you. Hey, 15.
All right, yeah, no, you do. You almost like skip the landing, but you do your counter flip, and you get up there.
All right, and then I, pretty pissed at this guy for hitting me with this arm sword, and I say, hey bud, why so glum? Chin up, and then I kick him in the chin,
Oh, like an uppercut.
like an
kick.
uppercut kick. Yeah.
Cool. All right, go ahead and roll to hit
Unarmed.
with disadvantage.
Damn it. 11.
That unfortunately does not hit.
And then I go ahead and try again to just can my way, just other kick.
That's great. Go ahead and roll the hit with disadvantage.
Yes, there we go.
All right, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, that's the wrong weapon. Hold on. 6.
Okay. You knock his head clean off.
Yes.
It flies. We're gonna call this thing the head now. It flies all the way over Malgus and lands with a thud over here. And its eyes are still glowing, and the body without the head is just kind of flailing at you. It's just sort of swinging around at your general direction, pretty inaccurately. But it does still have, it's holding its arm, which is holding a sword.
Okay. I guess I'm going to run over here, which I guess gives him an opportunity.
It does. It'll
attack?
be at disadvantage because he doesn't
Yep.
have his head. But he's going to go ahead and take a swing at you as you try to run away.
I'm not running away, but I'm
Disadvantage.
running to his
I know.
head.
Right. And here we go. Yeah, no, he swings at you, and nothing at all happens. It's
Okay.
actually a nat 1. As he's swinging, he loses his grip on his hand, and so he throws the hand at you. It misses wide by at least a foot, but now
Oh.
there's a hand kind of bouncing around the floor with a sword.
Can I pick that up?
Not because
Not
you
right
use
now.
your actions and bonus actions, so not
Okay.
yet.
Can I pick up his head?
No, not
All
yet.
right. No one pick up the head. I want the head.
Malgus, it is your turn.
It is
Actually,
my
no,
turn.
You
huh?
pull,
Don't kill him.
You pulled
Don't
a
kill him.
flaming shard of bone out from your elbow.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Let's keep the live skull.
No.
Yes. How
I
cool
wanna
would that be?
smash the skull.
How much do you think we could sell that for?
No. As a paladin, I am destroying this thing. I
Actu-
do not care.
I changed my
No.
mind. I used my extra attack to kick Malgus.
Nope.
Damn it. Can I spend key points to stop him
Uh,
from doing this?
I was gonna say that because you saved the Constitution save. This should have been at disadvantage, but it was a 10 anyway. So you unfortunately do not hit.
That's all I got.
All right. That brings us to the skeleton. The arm, the head is kind of bouncing at you and like cackling. Dagron. The arm is back here, kind of just swinging and flailing around, and it's still going for you, Dagron, as well. So this short sword is going to be a disadvantage because it's a disembodied arm, like weirdly bouncing on the floor at you. And yeah, no, it does not hit. But there's like a weird armed sword just kind of weirdly leaping at you.
I'm okay with
the
that.
the skeleton itself kind of just falls over without its head, without an arm, kind of like trying to get back to its other bits, and just kind of presses up against you, Malgus. It's not doing any damage, but it's real gross.
Yummy.
Strap it to your back like a backpack.
And that does bring us to Wes.
Oh, jeez. So much happened. Is it just walking around?
No, it's on the ground. It's in 3 pieces and
Yeah,
alive.
I thought
main
it was.
body-
I thought it
there's a-
was hugging.
Yeah,
Okay.
the body that's left, which is a torso, 2 legs, and 1 arm, is kind of like trying to attack but not being very successful. Malgus. The head is
It's like a
right
toddler
here,
throwing a fit.
and then kind of up here is an arm that's just like flailing around with a sword.
What kind of ground is there? Is this stone?
It is stone. Yeah, this is essentially a castle or a keep.
Dang it! I wanted to do. Oh, can I just walk up and hit the claws with my shovel?
Yeah,
Or
you
dagger.
can absolutely do that. You're
But you
able to
might
get by
kill
him
it.
just fine, and you're gonna go for the hand that's holding a sword.
I was gonna go for the body.
Oh, for the body? Yeah, we could say as you're walking by there, the sword hand does take a swipe at you. Again, it is disembodied and not very accurate, so it's got disadvantage. Oh my god! And that still hits.
Oh damn.
Fucking yo.
Oh my god!
Fucking game.
Yo, this dude's
Eight.
yoked.
8 slashing damage. Holy cow!
Who did he hit?
Hit Wes.
Oh, good. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that.
So you take 8 slashing damage, but you do get to now come up and attack this body.
Alright, I'll just use my dagger to... Oh, it is damage. Hold on.
Do we have a shovel built in there for you?
It's just in my inventory. I've just been using it as a, like...
Okay, we'll do some. We might end it just a smidgen early tonight, and then do some touch up on, like inventories and such. That hits though.
Oh,
So
no.
go ahead and roll for damage.
If I don't get
5.
to take my living skull with me, I'm
Oh,
gonna
5.
kill all of you.
Okay, you do. You hit him. We're gonna say this was with your shovel. You hit this this skeleton, and he like splinters into a ton of pieces, and he the arm stops twitching, the body stops twitching. The head itself does still have just the faintest flicker of light in its eyes, and its mouth is like slowly kind of moving at you, like it's trying to bite you. It no longer seems to have the ability to like hop around the floor very well, but it is still some sort of living thing. I mean, animated undead thing, not living.
Damn. I mean, no, that's still good.
Yeah.
I was
That actually
hoping.
brings you guys out of combat. This head is harmlessly kind of slowly moving around on the ground and like trying to gnaw at Dagron.
I was hoping that the arm would stay because I was gonna use that as a weapon. But okay.
So Czekas is freaked out by this, like a elephant is freaked out by mice, and just like starts whacking it.
No.
All right, we're gonna have. This is how it's gonna work. I need a sleight of hand by Dagron, and a attack roll by
Oh,
Czekas.
shit.
To
Can
see
I,
who...
can I help Czekas? Can I see this happen and help Czekas?
No, I don't think so. This is like a really split. Like, does he snatch it in
No,
time?
he does it. That was.
Oh, Dagron tries.
I
Dagron, you
almost
reach
got a
out.
nat 20, and then it just
You
tilted.
You reach out, and before you can grab this skull, Czekas just smashes it with this silvered sword.
No.
Yeah.
It's more of a bonk too. I was just freaked out. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
and there you guys go.
I'm gonna jump on Czekas' back and strangle him with my nunchucks.
Oh god. The strength
Yeah?
test.
Yes.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna have you do a grapple if you can find that on your sheet.
Okay, I'm gonna say, "You son of a bitch!"
I did do it.
And that is contested by the athletics, or
Where is grapple?
it's a weird one. Let me take a look. See if I can help. It's in a weird spot. It's in like actions or something. Yeah, so under actions, action. You can go down and oh, I see. So grapple's not a thing you click. It is a it is athletics checks. So yeah, you have to do an athletics check,
Okay.
and then he can either do an athletics check or an acrobatics check to
Counter.
just a counter.
Oh, is there any light in this room?
Yeah,
Is-
there's a couple of
Fuck you, dice.
torches on the walls.
Ooh,
Fuck
just
you,
barely.
dice.
Just barely.
If my
Yeah, he
initiative
tries.
hadn't been
He
the
even gets you
lowest
for a
of lows,
second,
I would have had that
And
skull.
you just kind of throw him off.
Can I pick him up now? In that action, can I pick him up like I need to
Now,
calm a child down?
You'd have to do the same thing. You'd have to do a
Yeah.
grapple check. So
Yeah.
go ahead and do the athletics check on your side, and then Dagron gets the choice to either do an athletics check or an acrobatics
Oh,
check.
you messed up, fool. You done messed up. Here we go. Look at this. Shit.
You get fucking picked up, my dude.
You do pick him up. He's struggling and kicking, and you are able to
Swinging
just
at
pick
you.
him up.
Guys, it's starting. He's gonna eat us.
Help me.
You're like a baby. I'm gonna. Can I stick him in the coffin that made nauseous smell?
He's turned.
Yes.
He's turned.
Okay, you carry him over there. Are you gonna like there's just a like a hole that the gross air was seeping out of this. Where
Yeah, can I just like use my foot and push off the top? Is it light
Okay,
enough?
this is going to be a couple things. You're going to go ahead and do that athletics check one more time.
Can I run out?
Yeah.
Can I see this and start to run out of the room?
There's a 15.
I know.
15.
what's
Okay,
gonna
yeah, you
happen.
do kick it off, and it smells awful. It's not
Holding
the
my
same
breath.
pungency as it was right when the seal was broken.
Yeah.
But yeah, are you going to try to force him into it and then
I'm
close
gonna-
it?
Oh
You
God.
just-
I might as well. He's talking smack about me. I'm
Okay,
tired
go
of
ahead.
it.
Go ahead and drop. Go ahead and so you drop him in there, right?
Yeah.
Czekas,
I
you don't
need
want to do
you-
this.
I need you guys both to make just let's call it a dexterity save. So that'll be
Both
on the main
saves?
page there.
Okay.
And it's basically going to be, instead of it being like acrobatics, because you're not being acrobatic, it's just going to be whoever rolls higher is the person who's successful.
Oh,
Ooh,
you're in
8.
for it now, fool. 14.
Oh, you did
Okay.
succeed.
Before you can get the slab back on, he springs out of there, pretty unhappy looking. Oh man.
You, you,
You.
big red son of a bitch. And I just hold my hand out there and, forearm grapple, just like friendly grapple.
As you guys are
Oh, yeah.
grappling, Czekas and Wes. No, I say especially Wes. Czekas, you're grappling with Dagron, and Wes, you think you hear one of the times where maybe Czekas is starting to get the upper hand. You think you hear Dagron let out like a pitiful, like very womanly like shriek of just like fright and pain.
Excuse
Wait,
me.
oh my god.
It's almost
What's happening?
hilarious. And then as they like laugh and stop grappling, you hear it again, and you realize it's actually coming from behind you.
Oh no.
Wait. Guys, hold on. The walls are talking.
There's
What?
that little white spot that you guys can see is actually a door.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then there's another one down at the bottom. Isn't
Yeah,
there?
there's a double doors down at the bottom, and then there's a door up here.
And
I
then
always
I'm
knew
gonna
you-
tell.
I always knew you wouldn't betray us, Czekas.
Well, I'm gonna tell Dagron that if he needs some cool cloaks or something, that there's cloaks in the cloakroom.
How dare
I won't
you
tell
insult
everyone
my
that.
nudity?
That there's some cool shit in there.
Well, there you go.
You know I would
He
never.
does have some cloaks that look dirty, but like the material's probably pretty good. And he does have a new light crossbow and a spear.
You know I would never cloak myself.
You fucking. There might be. I don't know. I'm gonna pick up my dagger out of the coffin, but there might. I don't know. There's a hammer in there or two. I don't know if Malgus needs anything from there.
What?
Mhm.
Anything better than what I've got?
Probably not, but we'll take a look at it. I think we're gonna probably end here about 9:30, and then I'll do a quick review
Okay.
of inventories with people.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, so there's some shrieking and gasps of pain, and actually now that you are up against this door, Wes, you can hear what sounds like a whip cracking.
Oh my.
Oh,
Oh boy.
don't interrupt mommy and daddy time.
Oh God.
Yeah, don't yuck somebody else's yum.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
exactly what I would do. Let's go yuck their yum.
Is
Was there anything in the coffin?
Solid door?
For what? Sorry.
I believe
Right,
Czekas
in the
asked if there was
coffin.
anything in the coffin.
No, nothing in the coffin.
Okay.
Poor bastards.
I'm gonna open the other two because we've already been
Oh
stung.
God. No,
They're
no.
real gross, but you did seem to find the grossest one earlier. These ones don't have the same stench.
Okay.
Oh, thank God! What an idiot.
You know, we're here. Might as well.
Okay. They weren't.
So
the
who's
seal
busting
wasn't
that
broken.
door? I'm gonna yuck the yuck.
Looks like Wes is busting that door.
I wanted to look in it, but I don't know if it's a solid door
There
or.
is a keyhole. Go ahead, and as you kind of reach down and look at this keyhole, you actually find that you get a pretty good glance at the entirety of the room, and it appears.
Oh, I rolled.
Now we'll just say that you can see it. It appears that there are some prisoners. There is an old man and a boy off to one side. They appear to be slumped over, and you can see bruises and slashes in their kind of ragged clothing. But at the moment, there is 2 red brands, one kind of watching the other, which is this guy here, using a whip on a very pretty young woman. He appears to be having significantly more fun than he should be having.
Can I drink a healing potion while we're looking at this?
Absolutely.
Boys,
Okay.
we have a
Something-
situation.
Remember all those people that we knew that were missing? The boy that was missing, the woman that was missing, and the man that was missing.
Was it just 3?
That was
That's-
yeah. That's.
That's what I
I don't
have
even
written
know
in
if you
my
guys
notes.
necessarily learned about the man. I forget.
4 plus 2.
I remember there being
We
3.
knew about
Yeah.
the boy and the girl probably.
Yeah. But anyway,
So
yeah.
I gotta
there
roll 2d4.
there's certainly people in here.
Boys, I think we found our missing people. We should go in the doors.
Okay, 1 second. Let me finish rolling for my health. 5 plus 2, so 7. I regain 7. Oh, hey, look. That puts me at full health.
Nice.
That's 50 gold pieces you just swallowed.
Yeah.
You penny
And you
pinch,
know why?
son of a bitch.
Do you want to know why? Andrew, is
I
it going to be horrible if I start us on combat?
You could have
Yeah.
let me
Okay.
lay hands on you.
I'm going to come leaping through this door.
I'll let you lay your hands
Go
on
ahead and
me.
make an athletics check to see if you make it through the door,
Okay.
because it's not open.
Yep. Athletics.
No reserves from this man. None.
There's only
Nat
forward.
20.
Oh my God! All right.
Finally.
You like jump over Wes and like roundhouse kick this door.
Yes.
It snaps off the hinges and blasts this guy into the wall.
Yes. Does it do damage?
It does. Let me roll real quick.
I'd like to shout out, let's go, boys!
That's
I'm gonna
Not
follow.
auto roll.
I'm gonna follow him in.
Let's burn them down!
And I would love for
Oh,
you guys
God.
to roll initiative real quick.
Oh.
This is not going to be something that goes on for super long, I don't think.
Pretty sure Dagron is just a director's cut. Like, that's just what he is.
Yes.
Wow.
Some nice initiative there,
That's four.
guys. Yo!
Okay,
Alright.
yeah, this guy gets blasted up against the back wall. He's going to take 3 bludgeoning damage and get knocked prone. He's knocked over. The
Gets
other
song.
person with his whip sees you and sees you, Dagron. Oh, goodness. Let me make sure I get this done right. 10, heal. This, 3. Okay. He sees you, and he comes up with this whip, and he swings it around at you. And, again, ignore the fact that this says short sword. Okay, that does not hit. He
Nope.
cracks this whip. It almost hits you. You're able to step back from it. And yeah, he's very upset. He was in the middle of a very important torture session that you have so rudely interrupted.
Oh.
It is
wow.
Czekas' turn.
Yo, get my ass in there. Can I fit? Can I get in range
Yeah,
of
you
my
can kind of get
crossbow?
in like around Czekas or around Dagron.
All right, get me in there and let me shank the dude on the ground.
Oh, cool. We're gonna have you run all the way up here, and you're gonna shank the guy on the ground. Go ahead and roll to hit, and do it with advantage because he's knocked prone.
You're shanking the dude on the... Oh, I didn't do advantage. I don't know if it needs to be done.
I mean, do it anyway. Like roll one more time just to see if it crits. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Damage. 5. It's tilted, though. It's cocked. That's not really damage.
All right,
Okay.
5 damage as you hit this guy while he's on the ground. Anything else for your turn?
Sneak attack.
I don't think that. Unfortunately, I don't think he qualifies for sneak attack. Don't think,
Why?
Just came
don't
bursting in
think
a door.
there's one of the requirements for it.
Can I
good
just
try,
shank
though.
him with a dagger, then?
Yeah, with your other dagger.
Yeah,
Or
shank, shank.
Yeah, because you got your rapier in one hand, dagger in the other.
Is it also advantage?
Yes, it is.
That's a crit.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll crit damage.
I like-
how do roll twice?
I think you can right-click it, and then there should
Oh.
be a critical.
Oh, there is crit damage.
I like
Roll.
that I bust the door open and then Czekas comes and slashes a guy with a rapier and then he goes, sneak, and starts to stab at him.
And that kills him. He collapses into a pile of blood. He's toast. That brings us to Dagron.
All right, I'm going to jump at this guy and smack him with my quarterstaff.
Nice.
Wait, with two hands? Why is there 1d6
Yeah,
plus 2?
it can be 1 or 2 hands.
Okay, I'm doing it with... Oh, but if I do 2 hands, I don't get an
Yeah,
unarmed
you don't get
strike.
your offhand.
Okay, I'm doing it with 1 hand.
Yep.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
17.
That hits. Go and roll for damage.
7.
That's a bunch of damage. Okay, and then you're gonna do anything with your bonus action?
Yes, I'm gonna unarmed strike this bitch.
Do it.
20.
Okay, that hits and damage.
4.
Nice. Okay, you hit this guy and then punch him. You break his nose and he starts bleeding from it.
Oh.
He's struggling. Malgus, it is your turn.
All right.
I don't know why Wes is stuck at the door, but that's how initiative works.
Because everybody ran ahead.
1, 2, 3. This guy's dead. This guy's alive.
Yep, the guy that's kind of flipped upside down is dead.
When you say
And,
this, you could probably grab them to signal them.
Yeah, this guy. I could do
Or
the
draw.
pointer also.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
There you go.
I'm gonna whack.
Do it.
Well-
Roll for damage.
Not her.
Yeah.
Not me. Forget it.
Yeah, this
That guy. I'm gonna whack him really hard this time. Yep.
There you go. Roll for damage.
Ooh, almost a nat 20.
All right. Yeah. How do you finish this? How do you end this poor, miserable torturer's life? Tell me. Explain to me how it goes.
What was the last thing that happened to him?
He got like punched in the face, so his nose broke, and he's like bleeding down out of his nose.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and run up and break his nose again, but with my hammer.
The entire of his. In fact, I was aiming for his nose. It broke his entire face.
Yeah, just
yeah,
kinda
no,
jump
it's
up
like
and
a-
just right down on him.
It's like the guy with the watermelons at the shows where people have to put on ponchos, and it sprays everywhere.
Oh no.
Splatters all over my
He's
face.
very, very dead, including on the woman here. She's in the splatter zone, especially. She gets just like covered in blood.
I'm gonna look over and say, "You're welcome."
I'm
Fantastic.
gonna walk over to her, lean down. I'm assuming we're out of combat now.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
And that's actually, you guys can do a little bit, but that's actually where we are going to be done for tonight. We're going to come back into kind of the dialogue with these guys next time.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to her and be like, and I'm gonna, help her up off the ground. I'm gonna, my lady, and
She
really,
seems-
really smooth talk her.
She
You're
seems really
seducing
shocked
her
that
immediately.
a naked dragonborn is here, but that's not the worst thing that she's seen in the last day or two.
Possibly
So-
the best.
Yeah, so she does kind of reluctantly at first, but does take your hand and gets helped up.
There
She
you
does
go.
appear to be chained to this pillar in the center of this room.
Can we find a key?
Yeah, we searched
Yeah,
the bodies.
you guys search these. Yeah, you search these ruffians, and one of them, the one doing the whipping, has some keys on him. Most of their gear is very standard. It's the exact same stuff that you guys found in the weapon room, except for the whip itself. There is a pretty decently good, pretty decently well-made whip that this guy was using.
Get wrecked.
Ooh, wait. Can the whip count as a monk weapon?
I don't know. I'll have to take a look. But that's going to be where we end for tonight before we do just a little bit of housekeeping in the background. But yeah, good job, guys. You fought your way through 3 skeletons and 2 thugs real fast.
And we made a angel of weapons.
Yeah, well,
Snow
I don't know
angel.
if we is a little bit of a strong term there.
I'm part of the team.
No one else has seen
Okay.
it but you.
Yeah, did that injure you at all? from
I
doing
guess not. I mean, you're just like touching the weapons.
It was mostly spears, I think.
Yeah.
So I think you're good. Awesome. Highlights. We had some. Czekas made his amazing pun when he knocked the guy's head off. No one
son
else
of a
could have thought
bitch.
of that.
No, not at all.
I liked especially when Wes blasted.
Don't worry about
blasted
it.
Malgus in the back of the head with a firebolt.
Oh my
And then
God,
with the
I'm like
splinter.
half dead.
Just lay hands.
Yeah, let me just lay hands on myself.
Oh yeah,
over
throw
here.
hands.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm about to lay hands on you.
Cool. Well, there we go. Next time, we may get to the epic conclusion of the Red Brand hideout.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Boo-doo-boo. Guys, I'm still not convinced Czekas is with us.
I
No,
don't
no.
know why. It's just gonna
Honestly,
be an ongoing till the end of the campaign.
Honestly,
He's an
Zach,
imposter. It
I
can't
was-
be him.
I was hoping that they would go with it and we would subdue you and you would spend this entire episode also doing nothing.
Oh, this was even a short episode
just
too.
like
It
the
would have
last one.
absolutely been nothing for me to do. I would have been just wrapped up.
Uh,
No chance to make a stanky mess out of the stanky room.
Right?
Or to run in on a dude, tell him that I'm sneaking, and then shank him.
Yeah. Nice.
Well,
And
that was
stream,
fun.
I think, right? Stream
Oh.
end? Or is there
Yeah,
something
it was.
gonna
Sorry,
be-
I'm building out I'm building out the custom items. Okay.
I didn't know if we went.
You got-
Yeah, I think we're still streaming.
Sure.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. We don't need to be, but
Go ahead.
it's up to you. So I've built the silver longsword for Czekas. That is in your bag and equipped now.
Oh, baby.
What else did we need? I needed to build a shovel for Wes.
I just use dagger damage when I roll.
Nah, we'll do. It's gonna be. There's a pick that you can do that we're gonna. Action. Inventory. Manage inventory. Yeah, here. Miner's pick. No. War pick. There you go. Add to equipment. Equipment.
Dude, I can't wait to get to
Oh
level
no, it's
3,
martial.
guys.
We don't want something that's martial.
Yeah, wait, did we level up yet?
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
I have not. I know I told you guys like it's gonna be a long time. Not really. It's not gonna be that long.
You're gonna have to kick the Red Brand's ass. And then maybe. I don't know.
And equipment.
While you're thinking about weapons, crossbow, I think? Yeah. I can do that
we'll
one,
get the. Oh yeah, that should be just a standard light crossbow. And
Yeah.
then you want to make sure you get crossbow bolts.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay, there. Shovel is equipped. It does more damage than a dagger, so that's good.
Yeah.
Though it might not because you don't have a lot of strength.
It's okay. It's for emergencies.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, and did we have anything else for Dagron? Do you have any weird weapons? I don't think you do.
Nope.
Malgus, did you have anything weird?
No.
Cool.
I could use some more
Awesome.
health potions if anyone has some extra ones.
Oh, I actually was going to have you guys have, when you're looting these people, I apologize. You also found 16 silver, because I'm creepily dividing that by 4 really easily. 16 silver, so 4 silver each, and 2 health potions.
Oh, hell
I will
yeah.
add
one on
4
each of them.
silver to myself.
So you guys can argue over who gets those.
Wait, how many health potions?
2 health potions. 2 minor health potions.
I have one. I'm good.
The selfless rogue.
Is a minor potion the same as potion of healing?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay. I will take
I have
one.
one still, so
Cool.
I have one as well.
Okay.
But
I'll
as
take
your
another one.
tank, I should probably have it.
Oh, okay. We're DC 18, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I take the most damage.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Cool. All right, well then that's basically it. We got the silvered longsword in there. We've got the shovel in there. Yeah, You guys are good. That took less time than I expected, but we still don't really have time to jump into the next thing.
Okay. All right. Well, then, thanks for watching and hanging out, people. Guys,
Yeah.
it was great. Checkas. It was a great fight
Throwing
we had.
people around. I threw my friend around, put
Yeah.
him in a sarcophagus.
West was 10 out of 10 with the fire bolts.
Yep.
Oh,
Very
you
good.
know.
Yep. And Malgus, you were there.
I was there. I did things.
Malgus actually absorbed so many potential hits. It was like 5 or 6 hits.
Yeah.
That, like, would have hit other people, but didn't hit him.
The balancing of that must be kind of difficult, Andrew, because
Oh,
his
yeah.
armor class is insane compared to the
Yeah,
rest
for
of
this
us.
early, having 18 this early is pretty crazy. But, you
It's
know,
great.
that's how it works.
Just throw some ranged guys in there. It'll be fine.
Well, and that's the thing is, like, right now it's like 3 dumb skeletons just kind of like attacking the person that's in their face.
Man,
Later, there could be more nuance.
can't believe you guys wouldn't let me have that live skeleton head.
Hell no, it's evil.
I was scared. you
I was
know?
gonna just
Evil
like
skeleton.
I was gonna just like use some rope or something and tie its jaw shut and then just have it.
I don't.
Not allowed.
I don't operate with fuckboys. Like that's just like
Man,
yeah.
I'd have it. That would have been awesome.
Uh,
Next
yeah.
time, I will be
Next
higher initiative.
we still have this eyeball too.
That's
I don't know
true.
what
You've
we're
got
gonna
the big gross eyeball from the creature.
Yeah, I
you
didn't
saw
feel like
earlier.
destroying the eyeball though.
Well, you handed it to me.
It was a gift.
It was a gift.
All right. Well, thanks for
Awesome.
hanging out. Let's end it.
Yep.
All
Catch you
right.
guys next week.
Bye.